Hello my lovely people, welcome to my channel. Rebecca here, and if you are new, welcome, come on in. So today on my channel we're going to be doing another every room challenge, but this one was suggested. I had quite a few suggestions on this and I thought this is an amazing idea, so thank you guys for this suggestion. We're going to be doing every item beginning with the same letter for every room. So basically we're going to have a spinning wheel with some letters on there, and then for example if it lands on a Q, every item in that room has to start with a Q. So it's going to be a challenge. I can't wait. I'm definitely, going to get my brain going because we're going to have a lot of imagination flowing here. Also guys, I'm currently setting up my Twitch account because I'm going to start streaming soon on Twitch. So if you want to know my schedule, make sure you're up to date with my socials because that'll be up in the next couple of days. And if you like this video, make sure you give it a lovely thumbs up, subscribe, and of course comment. So let's get into today's challenge. So this is the build that we're working with today. Ignore what's going on over there because I have no idea why that's like that. We've used him before, but we're going to use him again. Why not? I've, changed him around a little bit so he's not exactly the same. So let's go on the inside. So of course we're going to have this as our lounge today. We're going to have this as our kitchen diner. Then we're going to head up upstairs and we're going to have this as a bedroom and this as a toilet. So let's go into the dining room / kitchen. So basically I'm going to spin the wheel and that's going to give us a letter, and then whatever letter we have for that of course is going to be, the items that we're going to get have to start with that letter, but also like the colour of the walls and floors also. So right, let's spin the wheel for the kitchen. Let's brace ourselves. You like the wheel dance? And I'm constantly dancing and that. A B, okay, let's get going. And I'm thinking the first colour I'm thinking for the walls has got to be a blue. Blue is one of my favourite colours, and again it begins with B, so that's great. And then for the floor, is this a beige? Yeah, let's go for this beigey colour. Is there like a nicer carpet? Perhaps you. All good in the hood. B, 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 B. So the first thing I can think of for a B is a bench. There we go. This could be the dining room sort of area where they're going to be snacking on their cute little bench. Yes. Before I jump into anything else, which I usually do, I'm not going to be able to have like any curtains or anything. But what I can think of is blind. But we have been given some really horrendous blinds, and I must say, I don't really have any cute CC for the blinds. So maybe we'll go for these cute little bamboo-y kind of blinds. They might keep the nosy parkers out. So because we can't have basically a kitchen, do you know what we're going to have that begins with a B? A bar. I'm literally on a roll today. For a moment I thought we didn't have a bar. I was like, what? Because it gives you fairy lights. I mean, how kind is that? Yes, we're gonna have you. And then bar, when you have a bar, you have bar stools. Can I type in bar stools? Is that gonna come up? No. All right, I'll do it myself then. Bar stools, we're gonna go for these nice black ones right here. Do you know what just came to my mind? Base units, which we can use as units, right? Brain is now on fire, is now activated, and is ready to go. So base units, we can just use these. These are units, right? So we can still have kitchen units. One of my favorite things in my kitchen is a blender, and that begins with a B. So we have a juice blender. That's the same thing, right? And then when I think of that, I think of like bottles, B, 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 not these kind of bottles. This kind of bottle. I don't even drink wine. Why on earth wouldn't I put a broom in there? That begins with a B as well, so we'll shimmy that over. I've got more wine bottles, and one thing I was actually thinking of, and I was just like, yes, is a basin. A basin, like, yes. I'm so pleased right now, basin. So let's pop perhaps this one in because it's the largest one I can find. And then I'm thinking bread box or bread bin. I mean, that begins with a B. Can I find you? So this one, so we got this one. This is far more tasteful, this bread bin, and I put a breadboard in because I was just thinking about it. Actually, I might put this one in here. Oh my God, B for a book, there we go. B, 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 I'm literally, these things here are helping me. Bookshelf. Right, so we've got a really large bookshelf in there with so many books, and we can pretend that they're like cookbooks or whatever. What about a lamp? Because we can say bedside table. What about a bowl? A bowl? Do we have a bowl? Okay, so we have like a plant bowl. Can that count as a bowl? That could be literally like the snazziest bowl ever. There we go. They can eat out of that. They can eat their oats out of there, whatever they want out of that. We have quite a lot of space in this corner, so I've just typed in bench. So we can have this here, kind of like when they come in. That's kind of pretty. What about a bouquet of flowers? You can just find some of these, like one of these are kind of like a bouquet of flowers. Okay, that's like the smallest bouquet of flowers I've ever seen. And just blow it up large and then just be completely happy with it. There we go. Okay, maybe not that large. Maybe that's good enough. Oh my God. So we have this board here, which is great. And then the best thing ever from Parenthood. Thank you so much, Parenthood. This could be like a little kids board, you know, where they have to like be good and they get little stickers. Let's get like a cool banner. I want like the coolest banner. Like, does that count as a banner? This counts as a banner. Everything in here is already mismatched anyway. It's all a different color. It's doing its own thing in life. What about a cat bed? Because we can't actually get like a bed in here. I mean, we could. I mean, in the kitchen would be the best place for me anyway to have a bed. I'd love to live in the kitchen. Okay, so now we've done cat bed. That reminds me, what about like biscuits or anything, like cat biscuits? It literally took me so long to find these biscuits, but we have them now. So I'm kind of in love. Like, I mean, come on, look at this. This is so cool. We have everything we need in here. So this is our kitchen diner basically. So I think the next room we're going to move into is going to be the lounge. So let's spin the wheel for the lounge. What letter are they going to throw at us this time? An F. Okie dokie. Right, we got an F. And my brain is already gone. So let's go on to walls and flooring. The only thing that I could think of for wall color would be fuchsia. Can't say it's my favorite color, can't say I use it all the time, but we're going to use it today. Very bright. And because we got an F for the floor, the only actual thing that I could think of, which is F, and my brain is almost fried, is probably forest green. Does that even work out? Here we go, forest green. The first thing that came to mind was fairy lights, and they have been added to both sides, not all the way around, but somewhat everywhere. Oh, what about flower? I mean, we could, these are kind of like plants, but I mean, we can get like flowers or whatever. I mean, it could be anything, couldn't it? Maybe, oh, that's it. We'll get a mini fridge. And I do like this one. There is a snazzier one. It's the university one. Yeah, it's just really cute. I think it's even got like a dog on it or something. We'll place that there. And then my mind is literally blown because I was looking in the lounge area. Fireplace. Why did I not think of that before? This fireplace doesn't matter about the window anymore. We now have a mirror too. So it kind of covers up that green mess on the floor. And we're going to add this little flower pot to there as well. Like, how sweet are those little flowers? All right, so we can't have a sofa, but what's another word? Futon. Futon, is that it? Futon. We can have this as a futon. A futon is obviously something that rolls out like into a bed. So that's pretty much perfect. So we kind of have like a sofa in one. So I'm going to add a fire alarm here. I don't know why. At least they have one in the house. You never know. There could be a fire and they wouldn't know. Of course, I've added like a little fish tank in there. I'm hoping that Finding Nemo's in there probably. And then, of course, it's only right for me to add that. This is a, what is this one? A fire prevention system. So they're extra safe. What else have we got? There we go. Some paper there. So, I mean, that's right near the fire pit. So if anything happens, there's no excuse. They've got all the equipment here. So the last thing I could think of is fruit bowl because I love munching on fruit. Perhaps we'll put it there. Okay, so that is our lounge. Beginning with F. I mean, I must admit, God, this challenge is harder than I thought. So now we're going to hop, scoop and jump and we're going to go into the bedroom. Spin that wheel. C. Okay, so we got C and literally my mind is boggling. For walls and floors, C, C, C. Oh, okay, what comes to mind is cream. And can I say coral? I don't actually know what colour coral is. I think it's like an orangey colour. And then we've just got cream for the floor because thank goodness. It's just a normal colour for now. So this is a bedroom. So I'm pretty road because nothing I can think of begins with a bed. But I can think of chest. Like as in, oh, I wasn't thinking of this, but maybe we can have a cooler in here. There we go. I just realised we can do curtains. That's cool. So at least they get some privacy in there. And I'm currently looking at some coffee tables because I'm going to pop some. Maybe I'll pop this one here. Aha, I know what we could do as a bed. So maybe we could have that as a bed instead. And I'll change that to like a nice little creamy colour. I'm literally laughing at myself. How can I forget about coffins? We have realm or magic or vampires. I mean, this room is definitely going to transform now that I know that we have coffins. Like, I'm literally going to find like the weirdest things possible now. I was thinking maybe obviously there's a vampire living here and then they have like their blood sacs, you know, because they don't like eating on humans or whatever, and they put them in here. So that's kind of cool. Found some cute cards as well and a cocktail. That's going to be there because when I'm like looking for everything, I'm always finding something really weird in there. But thank goodness for some, you know, there is some good CC in here that I've got. What about, you know, the clock? It doesn't matter if you're a vampire anyway because you're literally like immortal. What about a cabinet? Because, of course, when you think of C, you think of coffee. Okay, coffee table keeps coming up. So I'm going to find a coffee maker. There we go. One of these ones. We'll put a coffee table there. And I swear I have like coffee beans somewhere. Like I have seen it and I have used it. There we go. We can add some coffee beans there. There it is. I thought I knew where it is. A little mug, but it's called a cup today. Sorted. So they have like a little station there. In this corner, of course, we're going to have a chair. Maybe we'll have like one of those really big grand chairs. So I found all the juicy bits, and obviously I found a cabinet with loads of like potions and stuff on it, and I found a cauldron. So I kind of know who lives here still. I think it's still like a vampire, but he likes to practice, you know, some magic as well, or maybe like a witch lives here too, and they've still obviously got their blood in there. Of course, I'm going to search for a cat bowl because it's a bowl. There we go, and it begins with C. I won't do anything else cat related. It's kind of hard for me not to. So we're going to need a clothes rack there for them to chuck some of their coats on there. I think there might be a couple more ideas coming out. Gonna add a little cactus. So this is our bedroom, which we don't really know who lives in there, but it's definitely, you know, they're definitely going to be very mysterious. I mean, having blood bags in a bedroom is pretty creepy already. So now we're on our second to last room. So of course we're going to do the toilet and then we're going to do the outside. So let's spin the wheel for the toilet. I really can't imagine that we're going to get much for the toilet, especially with an R. So I just don't think they're going to have a toilet or anything today. I don't really know what I can do with an R, but the first thing I think of for walls is obviously red. I can think of like a runner, if that makes sense, like a rug runner. Yeah, it does come up. I didn't know if I was the only one that called it a runner. I'm sure I'm not the only one. We'll go for this snazzy one and we'll see if they have like a... I mean, we don't have to go for like reds today. I'm not doing every room as a different colour. And then I could think of like a radiator. And when it comes for a toilet, the only thing that I could think of was R, which is rubbish bin. So maybe we can pretend that's, you know, a toilet for today. At least we're giving them an option. At least they've got something there. So I've added a nice towel rack because it's a rack and it's quite good because it already has towels on there. So let's use our imagination here. I've popped a robot there because, you know, he could help out with assistance with the bathroom. I don't know, we could be living in like another world right now where they have robots that assist you in the bathroom. The mind just wanders. I haven't seen a lot of plants in a while and I was just having like withdrawal symptoms. So we're going to pretend that's a rose because we can't just not have plants anywhere. Okay, so that didn't turn out how I wanted it to. I basically just wanted a pond here. So basically they're not going to have anything today. I feel so sorry for them. But I mean, I tried to give them, you know, like a fake bath. But I mean, maybe they'll have to go to a friend's house. So now we are on the outside. And this is our last place that we're going to spin our wheel. So I'm really hoping it's going to be something good. I say this every time, but it's always a bundle of different things. So let's spin the wheel for the last time. Right, come on for our last letter. A P, okay. I literally can't think of anything right now, beginning with a P. Okay, so my brain is now on fire. I've had a moment to think. We are going to do a picnic table. We're going to change the colour here because we have got this on the inside. And then, I was just thinking, a piano. A piano, yay! Next thing I could think of is a parasol, but I don't think they have parasols here. I think it's more like umbrellas. And that literally took me 100 years to find. And I was just thinking, because we can't have chairs, maybe we can have something like this, like a little buffet. That's what we have like out in the garden. Like there we are. So like a little seat. Something like this, like out in the garden, like scattered. I mean, it's better than nothing. At least they get to sit down underneath the shade. We've got a pavilion. I can't say it, but it's kind of like, you know, for the eco lifestyle, if you've got that, it's like kind of like, it's like a new little shelter thing. I didn't even know that I actually had this, CC. This is so cute. So now we have some kind of like shaded area. Now our garden kind of looks together. So I'm just going to add a few. I'm thinking maybe add a picture, like a little jug. I mean, nothing ever comes up when I'm typing for it, ever. There's our little picture there, so that I can have a nice little jug. And pineapple! Oh my gosh, there's so many stuff here. Here we go. We just have like a random pineapple. Someone wants to munch on that as well. And literally, I am smacking myself. Plants, guys. That should have been like the first thing I should have thought of. And pool. Plants and pool. What is... literally wrong with me? Like, I think when I'm like under pressure, like I can't think.
One eternity later.
So I've done some of the garden. I've added a few plants and everything, and then I found a ping pong table. I found some more pots and plants, of course. Then of course I was like, why do I not do a pool? But then I was thinking, but the ladder doesn't begin with L, but can we just let me off, please? Right, okay, so that is the end of today's challenge and my brain is officially scrambled. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to give me a lovely thumbs up, subscribe and comment, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Bye guys!